One health is
people, animals, environment.
right.
Hello everyone, I'm glad to be here. And actually, I'm a little bit stage fright, but not because the lovers, it's because the cold air. Haha, maybe it's not funny. Okay, well. And the short video I want to show you is just to introduce our great team.
Hi, I'm Peter.
Hi, I'm Sherry. I'm Golden Days.
Hi, I'm Zambia.
Hi, I'm Simple Zhang.
Hi, I'm Virginia. Hi, I'm Alice.
I'm the video maker.
Golden Days!
Okay, well, because of the team's power, I feel warm now. And let's get to the right point. Let us make an assumption. Imagine that you are a new dad and you are a new mom, and a newborn baby in your arms is sleeping peacefully. But here, some confusion may mix in your mind. What kind of the brand is good for our babies, and what the foreign brand maybe is good for our babies, and should I trust a local brand? So what's your choice? It's almost 10 years since the Charlie's infamous milk powder scandal came to light. But according to the survey, we can see in the pictures, people just have worries about the baby food safety. That's to say, the worries remain high. And it's not just a problem in China. The parents across America, the parents, they complaining to the social media. When they are use the Aptamil, the milk powder, the babies are ill. And in Singapore, when the parents use the Dumex milk powder, and the baby feels uncomfortable too. So the whole world cute baby is facing the threat of the baby food safety. And this is why our group chose this topic. Okay, a question for you. What problems do you think may exist in baby food? First, the problem is the fake milk powder. Just like the case shows that. In China, the parents tend to choose the foreign brand. So the sellers overseas, they make a profit just by the imparable means. And the baby is facing more challenges. And next I want to show you is in 2008, the Anhui province, some babies called the big head babies with enlarged face, thin legs, and the red buttons, and also the skin alterations. That's because the milk powder was replaced by the maltodextrin. And we all know, no matter the adults, the teenagers, or the little baby, they all need the essential elements. If powders lacks the selenium and the iodine, which is in fact the baby's mental system, and it may cause some disease like the rapid heartbeat, a short stature, or the large bones, or the no immune system. And also, the factor is about the organic ozonic. It can damage the baby's neural system. And according to a survey about the Food and Drugs Administration, They monitor the rice, the brown rice, and they find that the 53% that the rice samples, the ozone leaks contained it more than 100 ppb, and the normal range is less than 100 ppb. And every day we contact most is not our friends, not our parents, not our lovely pets. It's bacterial, actually, especially the salmonella. The salmonella may exist in a high animal food, such as the meat, the eggs, or the milk powder. And it can't be killed when heated to 100 centigrade. If your baby is infected with salmonella bacteria, they may feel vomiting, or they may feel the diarrhea. Also, a stench of the yellow-green water will be discharged. So terrible, isn't it? And if I were a mom, it's so difficult for me to make the decision. And I think what we should do to solve these problems. As you all know, the One Health includes the people, animals, and the environment. It's just like a triangle. If one of the parts broke down, it will lose the balance. And so, fortunately, I have a great team. And we have the future animal scientist, we have the future engineer, we have the future veterinary. So we solve the problem together. And finally, we find out the production process of the milk powder. And we go back to the production line and find out what's wrong in it. So I want to share with you the production line. Okay, well, you can see in these pictures, there's a whole production line. And we can see the bacteria is almost everywhere. And the problem is the main line. And other hazards may also exist in this production line. So how should we can solve this problem? And our future veterinary, future animal scientist, or future engineer, they divided into 3 parts. Our animal scientist mentioned that the feeding safety is the first thing we should concern it. The first, the silage is the main material of the dairy. And the food of dairy, to some extent, may affect the final productions. And I believe you remember that the air is the enemy of the silage. So, to ensure the quality of the silage, we should focus on the surface of the silage management and removing the adequate silage from the bunker by using the sludge phase shovels and the sludge fix. And another way is compaction. We compact the silage to increase density and separate from the air. And the third way is use the advanced technology. We use oxygen barrier collapse sheet to maintain oxygen-free environment. And in terms of cow itself, the mastitis is a prevent disease. We should concern it. In 2008, the antimicrobial curve is accepted and proved to be efficient to eliminate disease. But it might cause some problems. The overuse the copper may cause the heavy metal. So what should we do to solve these questions? First, maybe we should find the substitutes of the copper and efficient lip hygiene. And we use the professional test of heavy metals in formula. And the future veterinary, they have the idea of, they think the drug residues is a big problem as well. That's to say, we can use antibiotic to treat the cows to make them healthy. But antibiotics may have the residues in the milk powder. So we think a lot to resolve these problems, how to reduce the drug residues. We should test the milk antibiotics before accepting each shipment at a dairy farm. And many efforts may focus on to educate producers and veterinarians to eliminate drug residues from the milk supply. And the last is producers should make sure that milk containing drug residues is not accepted at dairy plants and processed into finished dairy farm products. And another way, the veterinary thinks the parents should pay attention to the potential hazards for formula-infected infants. And you can see there are many hazards in the whole production line, such as the bacteria. If you want to reduce the bacteria, we should use a breast milk feed or use boiled water to prepare the formula. And also, we have the future engineer. And let's welcome our future engineer, Peter Yao, to give some advice about the quality control.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, sir. I think different from the animal science and animal scientific, our engineering can do something different. As you know, from the 2008, from the Sanlu Chinese milk, there has a lot. Chinese enterprise milk has changed a lot. Our powder and our industry has recreated. Food may be produced at any part of the production, from the grass to in front of the factory and to our table. There are many things we can do. I think as an engineer, first we should be realize our awareness. I think the first is our customers is first. We should always think what our customers want. What our customers want is not a beautiful package or something expensive. Or I think what they want is a cheap, safety, and milk full of nutrition. The second one is always frequently ask yourself for what. Do not confuse the current means of the purpose. I often ask myself, what is the purpose? What our engineers want to do is a safety food. Always keep it in mind. The third one is be aware of and be responsible for what you do. You should be responsible for every single milk that you produce. This is a responsibility. The third, we should see there is always a problem when you produce. I think it is not scary. a lot of management always think the no problem is always the best. But I don't think so. No problem is the biggest problem. When something happened, we should take measures to find it easily. This is the place that I went to the fourth largest powder enterprise in China called Junlebao. Me and my teacher teach their basic management to how to control their quality and how to release lean production. Or they are not an operator, they are the basic management. I think the education of the basic management is the core of enterprise education. These people are the operator. We have a conference for them and show them their responsibility and their values. These are the new members in this team. We told them how to make a team member and how to gather together to make a more contribution to our milk industry. There are several scientific ways to protect our milk. I think the main measurement is the TPM. Its full name is the total quality management. From the glass to our table, there are several types of areas can come up with problems. I think we should not focus on single part of our process. When some problem happens, they may not come from a single process. There may be something other. We should view them from a whole chain. As I said, the 5S. 5S is the significant way to produce a clean and ordinary environment. These two pictures are the environment that we lay out the 5S management after. You can see every milk we produce is very clean and ordinary. There is no any dirt on the floor and in the machine. The second one is TPM. The one who make mistakes is not the machine. It's always the people. Machine will not make mistakes without a correct operator. We should collect the statistics of our machine and manufacture them regularly. To improve the service life and the reliability of our equipment. With the development of our Chinese economy, we are not satisfied with just the milk in normal temperature. We are willing to buy the temperature that is like yoga and cold milk. From statistics, we can know that a lot of family purchase their milk at a normal frequency. It is once a week. From this, we can find out some special delivery system to deliver our cold milk to our table fast and safely. Just like TMS and the WMS and the DPS, and the very normal way is the GPS. GPS is to deliver our milk powder to our people's labels and quickly and safely and cheap. Let the babies to eat the food safely and let our mothers worry less. This is the reason why our engineers are constantly working hard. Thank you.
Okay, thanks our future engineer to make the fantastic speech. And now you see, I stand here. I'm just one person's power and one person's strength. So small is it, but how to make it better, bigger? So when we back to our countries and in the future, we should encourage the milk powder enterprise and the customers they may have the communication, the face-to-face, and the in-feedback or the efficient communication will cut in a lot. And also, we may take lectures and for those families who have babies, and we may help them to choose what's the better brand for them, according to the new neurologies. And also, you know, we have a great team, and we can spread the One Health concept to people who are around us. And we will also gradually to development the mode of the interdisciplines. And after we graduate, maybe we are in different areas, different countries, or different cities. However, possessing the power of one, we will change more. And that's all. Thank you. And let's welcome our whole group members. And thanks for their help, and thanks for our the group teacher, David. Thanks him also.